We are making some fun embellishments, doing some things a little bit differently today. Grab your craft knife, your cutting mat, your scissors, and don't be afraid to join me for some fun. This is day 5, our Dear Julie Julie page, our Cara Brandon page. Let's get to it. Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm back with day 5 for the 5 days Easter Collab 2022 with Cara Brandon and Dear Julie Julie. We have taken 2 kits, five pages each, and we are combining them and making projects. We also have over 20 elves or other creators. They're listed in the description box down below. Please do check them out. They are making projects. They're out there. 5 days Easter 2022. It's all over the place with the hashtag. Okay, so we took day 1, Dear Julie Julie, and day 1, Cara Brandon. We put them together and we made projects. Same thing on day 2. I actually made a little mini journal out of day 2. Day 3, we again made embellishments. This was the day I used doilies and things like that. Day 4, which we just saw on Wednesday, I made 8 different interactive embellishments and the cover card for my journal. And then today is day 5. And I have some different ways. There's some obvious things that I could do with this and just be done. But I took it to a different level and I printed these on cardstock. And let's see what we've got. So I have the Dear Julie Julie pieces are here. The Cara Brandon piece is here, minus the card that I made. And my first project, we lost the footage. I am so sorry. So I took a box, okay? So literally, this was a little box. It had pins in it. And I took an oval stencil that I have. I've had these for 30 years. There must be another one because I went ahead and I used this and I drew it. Okay, I drew it on. This is a piece from one of Cara's companion kits, and it was a misprint. It only printed half of it. And I took my X-Acto knife and I cut this out of it. So my stencil was way over here. And I went ahead and it was smaller than this, or bigger than this space. So I put it down. Then I used my X-Acto knife and I just kind of eyed it and I cut out the center piece. Okay, now you might recognize that. That is Cindy. She is the cameo. Okay, so I cut Cindy out. And I started right here. And I went around these flowers. And then I went on the oval. And then I cut around these flowers. And then at this triple leaf, I went out and I cut around the leaf. Okay, and then I came back and I cut around this and down here and over to where these flowers were. Okay. Then I came back because this was a funny, it went inside the oval here. So I came back and I cut this like straight from the blue and across. And that gave me these 2 pieces from Cindy to go on the outside there. Okay, so I've used some junk, which is one of my favorite things to do when I'm making a junk journal, is to actually use some junk in it. And that was this box that had 3 really pretty pens that I actually used and gave with the pastel faith journals. And so I do have one of those that will be being added to the shop, hopefully in the next couple of days. So that's what I did. This is going to give me a large pocket. I'm just noticing that I can see the gray over here, and it might not bother, but it's bothering me. So there, I cut that off. Okay, so for the card, for the inside, I took my X-Acto knife, or no, I took my cutter, and I went ahead and I cut this out at where the card was. Okay, I want that bunny. I want that bunny. So, and then I've rounded the corners. And so now we're caught up with where I was. And so I'm thinking this little bunny from Cara's is going to be right there. And I thought I could go ahead and I could add this up here. I'm going to go a little bit to the right because I want the word Easter cards. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right on the edge. And that will give me a little tag topper for this. And I love, 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 love this. Okay, so there's that. And the thing is I was going to go ahead and sew around this, but we will not be doing that. Okay, so there's that. Isn't he so cute? So he's going to go and he's going to live in that pocket. Now, I was thinking that I might want to add some of the flowers. I did go and I found some more of the little yellows. And so I'm thinking we can go ahead and add those in just like that. And that way it goes along with what we've been doing in the rest of the journal for the rest of the ephemera that I've been making. And we've got a lot of ephemera, you guys. We're going to be making, I don't know, one really big journal or a couple of little ones. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, is that coming apart? Would be nice if there, nope, it's not. It's like, okay. Okay, so there's that. Now I wanted to show you, I did find, I've got the lavender, and I have gone through and put the lavender on all of the flowers that didn't have centers. So, so all the flowers on all the embellishments got this beautiful little lavender ephemera put on it. So I found the Easter eggs, and so we could have him holding a basket again. We've had him holding a basket in one of the other things that he was in. Okay. And I add an egg there. Okay. Okay, and then I think what we'll do is we'll grab these ... You know, that's one of the things I like to do. And I think we'll put it over here. Okay. Okay, so this is our pocket. And then this little guy is going to go in there. I think that is absolutely adorable. So that is my first project. We'll just add glue here, and we'll be able to put that in just like that. I did at one point was going to add this, but I don't think we need it. So we'll save that. So there's our first little project. We have our pocket using our cameo. We cut it out, put it around the oval, and we'll be able to see our little bunny through it. I like these things where I can see the bunnies through it. That's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, so going on to our next one, we are going to take this piece and let's go ahead and cut that. So I'll show you how I cut it. So I want to come down, I want this whole tag over here. And I want this whole bunny. I don't want to lose his ear. I'm going to go up into the music. So I've got it lined up. I'm going to cut that down. Okay. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to line that up. And you see the bunny's ear is just a little bit above. So my cutter has a line on it. Okay. And I can go ahead and pop that in, pull it down, and that gives me this full piece right here. And so I still have all that. Again, remember this was cardstock. And so this is what we're going to do here. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Martha Stewart. There's a little bit of white on that edge. So let's go ahead. We'll pull out the Martha Stewart. This is my Martha Stewart lace punch. If I can get it in there with, okay, there we go. And then we'll go down. It is cutting. Okay, so I've added lace. I love to do the lace thing for Easter. It's kind of funny because the whole white piece is, it didn't even end up on the white, but the white is what made me want to do the lace. Okay, so I'm going to bring out my cutting pad again. And so ways to use your X-Acto knife or craft knife. Okay, so I'm going to start right here at the edge of this ticket and I'm going to bring this across. Okay, then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go here and across here and across here and across here. Okay. Okay, so this has purple hydrangeas and blue. I want to grab this flower here. And I think I'm going to go ahead. I better not think. I better just do it. I'm going to come across the bottom of this tag. Okay, so I came across the bottom of that tag. We missed an area here. Okay, so came across the bottom, came across that. Now I'm going to go over this batch of flowers. So just decide where it is you're going to go and go for it. Whoa. Had a little problem right there. Okay. So do smaller pieces, Julie. And I do like to move my project. Okay. And then I have this leaf. Go up and over that leaf and to there. Okay, so this is what I have. And I'm going to go ahead and go all the way into the purple part of that tag. Okay. Then I'm going to be able to go ahead and fold that. Okay. And that's going to give me this fun little interactive piece right here. While I have that out, let's go ahead and, before we attach it in the book, fix it so that we can't get to it. I need to be able to see the hole. Sorry. Okay, so there's the hole. I don't remember what I've been using in this, but that's okay. I can add my, oh, you know what? We use this on, okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, so up here I have some little flags. I think we'll take 2 of these. So this is, I think I got these at Joann's in the Park Lane stuff, but I'm not sure. I've had them for a long time. I bought them for a special project. Didn't end up using them for that. And was going through some stuff and these showed up and I was like, oh, they're the perfect colors for the Easter stuff. Okay. So I'm going to make a label out of this, like, okay, so I need to get some glue on here. I want it to be double-sided. There we go. Line it up. Hurry up before it dries. Okay. Then I'll go ahead and put a hole in it. Okay. Like that. And then we'll just tie this, go around it and through. Yeah, there you go. That's the way it's done. Okay. And then our little taggy tag can come down and hang out. Okay, so that'll just hang on there. We've got our little tag. Okay, so little interactive piece. I love it. And this is going to go into the journal. Okay, so I'm going to want to cover up this area. I could do that. Is it tall enough? It is. Okay, and it will be a pocket. Oh no, it's not tall enough because of that. Okay. What if we go with that? Okay, so I'm going to put glue around the edge of my Dear Julie Julie flower here. Remember, I like to use all my scraps. Okay, and I'm going to put that on there so that it fits over that hole. Okay. There's a lot of glue came out the edge here. Okay, so I'm going to put that, and then I'm still not sure about this because this is supposed to be something else. So I'm going to leave that like that for right now, but I have my opening. You know what? Huh. Okay, what if we go ahead and we cut our flower? We're just going to cut the stem off this flower. Okay, and let's go ahead and we can put this purple index card there. Okay, I just was marking it so that I knew where to cut it. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to go right around the outside. And being especially careful down here on this bottom that we're just barely on the outside. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and we'll have journaling space inside here. Okay. Journaling space. So we flip that and we've got journaling space. So that's not all. This is going to be even more interactive. Okay, so where is it? We have our little chickie, and I want to put our little chickie so he goes and lives underneath here. Okay, so he's going to live underneath here. We have our peekaboo bunny up there. Okay, so if that goes there, I need to come out just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to want purple on here, I think. Okay, let's turn this over. Okay, we'll see if we like the purple. Okay, so this is going to open, and this is going to open. And I think we do want the purple. Do we want purple, or do we want it to just be white? Okay, so purple. Okay, I like the purple. Okay, we need to measure well, duh, that came out of that piece. 5.5. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get too big for my page. Okay, because I think what we're going to want to do is pull this so that the bunny is peeking. Okay, so bunny is peeking. Because if we go here, bunny ear is peeking. But I think if we go here, bunny is peeking. So let's see if that'll work. Okay. Don't worry, there's more. There's more. We're going to be doing more. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to glue this. And I'm using the index card here. Because I think that the interactive stuff in a journal is a lot of fun. It's kind of a bummer when you watch somebody look at the journal and they just kind of go through it. But when someone goes through a journal that you made and they open all the pockets and they look at all the things, oh my gosh, is that not the most wonderful? Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this right here. And it's okay because we're gonna do something. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so that will go like this. It will sit in here. We can decide whether we're gonna see the bunny, not see the bunny. Now I had a little compromise down here when I was cutting, so I'm gonna just cut that off, okay? So you don't see it, okay? Okay, so there's that. Okay, so now I have my little chickie card, okay? Little chickie card, and we are going to go ahead and I'm going to take a guess check. It's almost the perfect size. You know me, we're going to take this part off because I always do. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and let's just do it. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to put glue all the way around the outside of this. We're not done yet, you guys. Still more interactive, fun stuff here on this little ensemble. Okay, so we've gone all the way around. We're going to line up the guest check right up to the top and to the gutter. Okay, want to make sure that you can still open and close that. Then we'll go ahead and clean up the glue because, yep, we got glue in the gutter. There's glue in the gutter. Okay. There we go. And here we go. And we're going to cut that off. Okay, let's straighten that out. Okay, now this is what we have. Okay, so this piece is gonna get put on here. Whoop, nope, it's gonna get put on here. Well, let's put that up out of our way. It's gonna get put on here. That comes over, that comes out. Okay. Okay, gotta mark this. Okay, so I've marked this. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna, now let's come across here first. Okay. You ready for this? Okay, so I have my little mark here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay this down, and I'm going to cut across my card over to the edge of my postcard. So I'm coming across, right to when I get in the gutter. Okay? So I've got that. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut across okay, at the gutter. Okay, and down to that little spot. Okay, so we're going to cut him off. Okay, so we got a little flippy. We've got that. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and grab another purple index card. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to cut off down to this line. Okay, now let's make sure that this will fit up inside here. We're making a hidden journaling card. Okay, so yeah, that goes up in there. But we're going to put, and I want the lines to be on the back. Okay, so we're going to put this piece inside here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to put the lines with the guest check. You'll be able to put stuff on both sides. Okay, so going in, opening this, trying to open this. So my card cut really good. My guest check did not cut so straight. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to go and try and get that cleaned up. Okay. Okay, then we need to go ahead, and this is where our thing ended. So I want to come down between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch. I also want to round these corners. It makes it easier to put this into the card. Okay. Okay, so little chickie. Now, let's see what we can do about this. I don't know. Okay, it's open. This is going to go inside. Okay, and it'll sit like that. Okay, so again, I'm going to put this over, have him come in. I think he's going to go ahead and cover the bunny, you guys. I think we'll have the peekaboo bunny. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and figure out where this needs to sit, because it does need to be glued down. Okay, I think we'll go just a little bit inside. Okay. I'm just looking at it and going, you know what? We can't put this in and out. It's going to have to just go in. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I'm going to go ahead and add glue here. Okay. We'll go ahead and put this over. Okay. Then this will come over like that. That will go like that. And okay, so you've got this area right here and you can see the line, and I don't want to see the line. So I'm thinking if we put a flower on the top piece that kind of goes down into the bottom piece. Okay, flower. And then a little one. Maybe it should be big. And nope, it should be big on the outside. Sorry. Okay, we're going to go like that. Big. Big. Okay, and then these get some of these. So I know that this little guy is like the favorite. Everybody likes him. Okay, so this will open and this will open. And there's a hidden journaling card in there. Okay, so I think we need something here to help hold that down. I didn't want to lose the clover, but we do have some lavender. Oh, I don't like the lavender on the lavender. Maybe looking for something to help hold down the fort here. Huh. I really like the yellow flowers. Okay. So what do you think so far? Okay, so now out of the banners, I did make some banner things. So I could do something like that. I really like that one. I have just a little that. I could do that with a little yellow flower. Maybe a pink. Nope. Okay, well, there's that. Let's put, it's like, okay, that's on there, so we can go ahead and put one of these on there. I really like the, what we found to put on those. I think that's really, really cool. Okay, so I don't think we need anything over here holding this down. I kind of like that. Okay. Oh, could have it go up off the top like it's a tab. That's what we're going to do. So I was playing with this while I was watching a video, and playing with the banners. So I put a couple of banners already together. What if we add a blue? No, we want a strong, whatever flower we put, it needs to be a strong one. There are some strong flowers in here. That purple one is strong. Okay, so if I put that there, And then that could go around that. Okay, so make sure it's not strong because it's double and it's going to fall apart, right? Okay, so we'll put this down. A button would be good there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop these up. It is 2. That's why it's strong. Okay, well, you can still pop it up. Okay, and then we'll put our little there we go. We'll just hang that right there on that. Okay. Okay, so that can go over that and hold it on there if you want it to. Okay. And when it's not holding, this can open. You can journal in there. You can journal here. This will be in the journal, and you can journal here and you can journal here. Now we could go ahead and attach a string. I should have thought of this because I could have attached like some of this yellow string up here and just to keep it with it, but that's okay. Okay, so there's our hidden journaling card. There's that. Let's see. I don't know. I think he might need an egg. And don't go, because there's still more. There is still more. Okay, so if I put that there, what if I put 2 little eggs right there next to the bunny? So one laying that way. Okay, so we have the really big ones. We have the medium. There's blue here. Let's go with blue. Okay, so blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. Okay, I hope we like that. Yeah. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. And I think we'll put a flower right there because then it'll look more finished. How about a pink one? Yeah, we'll go pink. Okay, and then little bling. Okay, so that is that. I gotta think about that. Okay, so I'm gonna count him as done. And so we have our hidden journaling card on a fold out, okay? And this will be a page in the journal. It may even be able to be a pocket going in this direction. There is I mean, it could be a pocket in this direction also, or a tuck. So, but there's our second. I know it's taken forever, but we have our second one. So next we have our envelope, and of course we're going to do something different with this. We're going to go ahead and we are going to, I'm going to use this side of the envelope. Okay, so I'm going to use this side. So I really don't need, if I use that. Okay, I really don't need this. Okay, and so I know I'm going to cut out my chickie. No matter what, I'm going to be cutting out my chickie. I'm still thinking about the other parts, but I want the chick. I want the chickie. I want the chickie. And he's going to need that. Okay. So, cutting out my chickie. Looks like a real chickie. My daughter's in Arizona. Their newest babies got to go outside. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so there's my chickie, and I am gonna just go ahead and he's going into this hat. Okay, I'm gonna put him in this hat, and we're gonna put him in here now so that he doesn't get lost. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead across there. Okay. Okay, there he is. Our little chickie is in the hat. I had a few people say, oh, I love the hat, but I don't know what to do with it. I was like, well, I'm putting a chick in it. So there's a chick in my hat. There's a little chickie in the hat. Okay, and I'm not happy with that, but we're going to go ahead and put a flower. Because okay, so there's my little chickie in a hat. I don't know what I'm going to do with him besides that so far, but I didn't want to waste a perfectly good digital when I'm going to use the other side of the envelope. Okay, so there's that. We'll give him his little there we go. So chickie in a hat. Chickie and a hat. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here, okay, that can go up, that can go over, that can go. Going to be the best way. Okay, I'm going to go in from here, and I'm going to go in from here, and I'm going to cut this across. Now originally I was going to take out that whole digital piece originally. And then I decided not to. Okay. Now, down here, I'm going to go ahead and come down and go across. And that will just clean that up so that we won't have as much stuff going on the inside. And I'm going to put it back together now. Okay. I'm going to turn this over. And I'm going to put this in. Okay, it's just barely going to fit. So let's go ahead and we'll go like this. And like this. Okay. This was the top flap. I'm taking it and turning it over. And this is just me not wanting to waste a digital or the color of the envelope. You've seen me do this, not quite to this extent, but I have taken an envelope apart so that I could use the aged part. Okay. Okay. There's that. There's that. There's that. I'm going to go ahead and turn around it. Make sure my glue is all off. Okay, and I'm going to put my envelope back together. Here. Okay. We should go ahead and round this off since we rounded the other side. Okay. So there I have an envelope. And this flap here is not even close to straight. So it's okay. So we've got that. This is what we've got on the other side. We have a little hole, but that's okay. We'll just, when we glue this down, we just glue it on all that. And that's okay. I don't want to, whoop. Okay, so that is that. I wonder if our little chickie, oh, look at our little chickie looks really cute on here. But I had another idea for this. I was thinking about this banner, and I thought if I put a couple of, so how much space do I have? Just a little bit. But if I put a couple of little ruffles in this, or pleats, okay, like that I could go ahead and put this on this envelope. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my glue on the outside and glue on this. So I did put this together ahead of time. When I was playing with the banner, I was like, oh, I'll make a long one. But I wasn't sure where I was going to use it, but I think it'll be really fun to use it on this envelope. Of course, that chickie would have looked really cute on here too. Okay. Just a couple little pleats. Okay. Do I want that up on the... Okay. get all the glue off. Okay, so we have our little banner there. And so let's come over here and, wow, that one's going to like fit perfectly in there. And could just go with that area right there. What do you think? So let's line that up. I'll come across. I think it goes to about there. So I'm just lining my tag up. Okay. Okay, so how big is this? Probably a little more than 2.5. Right? 1, 2, yeah. It won't fit in my tag cutter, but that's okay. We can, let's see. So if that goes in here, okay. And you could just round the corners, or we can go ahead and turn it into a true tag. So taking it from there, turning it over, and lining it up over here. And I can take care of that little place that things didn't go the way I really wanted them to. Okay, so there's that. Got our birds and our butterfly. And okay, so I'm going to set this aside and we'll come back to it because we still need to do some stuff to it. So we've got that and that sitting over here waiting for it to have a reason. And remember, this was the one that we were thinking we were going to go ahead and put as a pocket. Okay, so we have this. We have this. I think we're going to go ahead and try. Let's see if we put that. I'm going to do little pieces at a time because this one is more delicate than the last one. So using cutouts would be, what do you think about using cutouts? And I think we'll go like that, like that. I think we need to come in there, yeah. Okay. Okay, does that pop? Pop? Pop, okay. Bunny. Okay, then we're going to go up here. here we go. We're going across. Okay, I'm going to pull that off. Okay. So this is what we've got. Okay. And I'm just going to put that on there and have that be around the bunny. Because we always need some little things, right? As well. So we'll have this go around the bunny. Like a tag. It's like the flowers are right in his face, though. I don't know about having them right in his face. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's that. I like that very much. Okay, is that not big enough? Okay, I'm going to have that go onto the back of here. It'll give us some journaling space. Okay, it went up the two sides and across the bottom and then across on the index card. Okay. Like, what if we go ahead and fold this? Okay, so we get a card with journaling space. I like it. I like it. I mean, that surprised me. And, you know, I like to put flowers up at the top, or I like to put things up at the top because sometimes you don't see what's down at the bottom. Okay, so we'll put that down. It doesn't want to stay. We'll add our little this little guy. Okay, how cute is that? Oh my gosh, I love that. That was a little afterthought. Okay, so putting the two together, and then what do we have left? We have this. We have this. I think this would make a good pocket right here. And let's see. Okay, we used Cindy. We used a little chick. We used the envelope. We used the hat. We used the yellow flower. And we have the butterfly. We have the oval. Let's clean this up a little. It'll probably end up being me. We're gonna probably keep going around and around it until there's like nothing left. No, I think we'll. Okay. There's that. There's that. Oh, we have this still. Remember, I like to use all the pieces if I can. So you'll see me leave them out. Okay, so we use the roses on the top of that one tag. We use the yellow flower to cover that whole place. We used the other half of this card. So all we have left is the butterfly and this piece. And then those two pieces from Cara's. Oh, we've got the chickie with the hat. We've got the chickie with the hat. Oh, I think the chickie with the hat is going to go on this. And it can be a little tuck spot. Good job, chickie with the hat. We just had it ready to do something. Okay. Okay, so it can end up holding like, you know me in the little journaling spaces. I like the little journaling spaces. So there we go. That can go like that. And the other thing that we have is the bright yellow tickets, which we have used on a couple of things. So that would be kind of cute in there. And I think we'll add a pink flower up here. Let's put the glue on there. Okay. And then we have, if we put these two together. Okay, so banner tabs. There we go. Look at there. I like it. Started out where I had no idea what I was going to do, And I love the way that one turned out. Very, very cute. Okay, put that on there. Okay. So, and I'm thinking possibly some clear packaging, a clear packaging pocket for that. I love that. Okay. So we still have this. I wonder, okay, this goes in this direction. Okay. Okay, I like those in there together. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, so what can we do up here at the top? Okay, just, you know, I almost think nothing. Put a little yellow flower down here. I really love the yellow flowers. What if we did, yeah, I like that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take that. The cool thing about these is it's yellow on both sides. Okay, so we'll put that behind there. Okay, and then when the ideas start to flow, we get faster. Faster's good, right? I know, these have been long videos. I can't split them up really because I also have the challenge videos that I need to do for the April challenge, which is the April A to Z Anything Goes Junk Journal Challenge on Dear Julie Julie. And we are finishing journals this month. There. Love that. Love that. Okay, so this is what we have left. I'm thinking banner. I'm thinking okay. Go. I don't want to. I know what it will do. I know what we'll do there. Okay. We're doing a different kind of banner. It's going to be so cool. Okay. Okay. Is there two there? I thought so. Okay, so we're going to start here with this little one. Okay. And there is Post-it note glue on each one, so I might want to take the Post-it note glue off. Okay, so this one is bigger. Let's go under the yellow. Okay, like that. And then let's go there. And we'll go yellow on this side. So we'll start with yellow. Love that color. It's kind of a mustardy yellow. There we go. So we just need one for the middle there. Little guy? Little guy. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. They don't need anything sticking up, I don't think. Okay, so we're going to start with the yellow. Okay, and then this one I want it to go right about to that flower. Okay. Then this way, we'll line these up here so I can get to them. We're going to start with the blue. And he's going to be the background. Okay, so if I put him right here, then I can put the yellow one on top. Okay, yellow one on top, the blue one. I need to move over a little. Okay, there we go. And then the pink one. We're almost done. Day 5. Almost done with the whole collab. All I have left to do is put everything together. And so we'll come back and show you that on Wednesday, April 13th. And so see what I do with all these things. Okay, I'm going to put that down, but not put it down. I'm going to grab a dot, dot, dot here. I wanted to see that flower, okay? So I'm going to add my dot, dot, dot on top of the flower like it's kind of holding our little banner together right there. Okay. Okay, so dot, 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 holding our banner together. And now everybody can be placed down. And so we've got a little yellow flower, because you know I like the little yellow flowers. And we now have a pocket. And let's grab, oh, we've got a little pink flower. Okay, so a little pink flower, put it over here. And then we have a purple lavender. Got that one. Excuse me. And we have this one. We've been using the lighter one. I think we'll put those two together. Okay. We will add our pieces of bling. So, and I will be going and adding lavender flowers to some of my other pieces. So there's that. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking about going across and cutting this. It's all about cutting today. Today is the cutting video. Cutting edge. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, I like it. So we have this little rounded thing happening, and I think with the rounded there, we're going to need rounded on the bottom. We'll go with the big round on the bottom. There we go. Okay, so the one thing that we had two things left, right? We had, okay, I'm going to say we used all that. This was the main other thing that we had left. You know what? What if it comes over and goes, no. Could go right there on that pocket. Anybody else have trouble figuring out the very last piece? The very last piece. That's all we have left. Just this one little piece. Oh. It could be our closure holder. Could keep that closed, right? Nah, I like seeing the green. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right there. I like that very much. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you just gotta keep looking for the perfect spot. Okay, let's go ahead and clean up this desk and see what we've made. And here we go. So starting off, we made the pocket with the oval cutout, and it was on a box that already had the fun oval little piece there. So this is going to be a pocket. It'll go ahead and get glued in, and we made a tag to go along with it. So it's a little ensemble, and hopefully that will work like that. So we added the Easter basket, the little Easter eggs, some bling, and the Dear Julie Julie piece. And so that will go in there like that. I think that that's going to be a really fun piece. And for our second one, we went a little crazy here with our cutting, because it was all about cutting this time. So I cut this out, and then I went ahead and we cut here. We made a hidden journaling card. Okay, so there is hidden journaling card inside the guest check, and we just have to figure out how to get this back on. Okay, we did round the corners up there. Oops, I put it in backwards. Kind of looks cute that way though. So it still looks cute even if you put it in backwards. Added the banner and that very last piece that we were trying to find at a home, it ended up there. And so let's go ahead. We'll put that right back the way it's supposed to be. And those little flowers are supposed to come down. And yeah, you can still see the mark here, but from the front you can't. Okay, and this goes around like this. Okay. Up here we have our peekaboo bunny with the eggs and the flower, and then where we cut this tag out and the flower, we covered this with the yellow flower, and made journaling space right there. So this is a piece that we will go ahead and put into the journal. It will either be a pocket or a tuck, or it might just go in the journal just like that. So I love interactive pieces, and so this one I think is really, really fun. Okay, next we have our envelope, and I deconstructed it and reconstructed it so that I could use the ink. And we added the little banner here. I put a couple of pleats in it so that it would fit across. Added our little flower there. Here's our little bunny. That was from Cara's, and we cut around the outside of this and added it on here. And this is a really strong little card. Okay, it is a nice little piece right here. And then we added some of the, well, we went to put this on the back and decided to go ahead and make it a fold-out card. And it fits perfectly in there, and you can see the little bunny peeking out. And then from the other piece, we added the ticket and the bling, bling, bling here. So we kept that one kind of simple. But I love that pocket, the way that turned out. Okay, so with the last two pieces, remember we went ahead and took the little chick off of the envelope and put him in the hat and then set him aside, and he ended up fitting perfectly on here. And we've added a little keep the coupon and piece from the post-it note, added the flowers and the bling, and from the banner set, I went ahead and glued two pieces together, and that gave me my little top tab there. And then we made our little pocket. We added the banner across. I wanted to see all this, so we added the bling, 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 which we're doing bling, bling, bling throughout the journal. So we added that there, added our flowers, and then I did bring that last scrap and added it here, and that gives me a pocket. And it could go this way as well, depending on where it's needed in the journal. So I guess this one was all about cutting things a little differently and adding buntings and banners. Remember, we started out with Cara's Day 5 page and then the Dear Julie Julie Day 5 page, and I had cut all these out and I had printed it on cardstock, and this is what we have. Which one is your favorite? I'm having a really hard time. I love this card, and I know all of you love that card too. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I can't believe this is our last day of the collab. Well, we do still have the reveal of what we made next Wednesday. And until then, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. So around in a circle, put them through. Huh. Well, that would be in the bloopers, but it's just got so many things going on it. Okay, we're going to move that way up there. Get the glue off the finger.